What's up, Guardians? You got Jimmy with a video on solo leveling. First, what made me decide to record this video? Recently, I've encountered a lot of Guardians who all share a common problem. Like me, they still enjoy Destiny, but have a real life and obligations that prevent them from having a developed fire team. So, the leveling grind can be overwhelming for them. Well, since I've developed a pretty easy and simple routine for leveling, I thought maybe I'd share some videos of some gameplay and see what people thought. After a few videos with just overlaid text, I've decided that a better approach might be to summarize the process in one video with some audio. So here it goes. So why is my video any different than the others? Well, it's not. I'll be the first to say that I began to develop this routine after watching Dado. Big shout out to Dado. You're the man, dude. I'm sure you'll never see this, but got to give credit when credit is due. Now, there are a few things one should know about me prior to going through my whole weekly routine. I work about 50 hours a week, and I have a family. My job is a profession that requires me to remain physically fit, so I hit the gym regularly. Typically ends up being about 12 hours in a week. I also am a part-time student. I only say this not to impress, but just to show people that, I kind of have a stake in this whole topic. I begin my week on Tuesday with the Nightfall ordeal with intentions of achieving a 100k score in the hero playlist. Most weeks this is achievable. I typically complete the powerful milestone in the Nightfall in anywhere the 25 to 45 minutes, depending how difficult the Nightfall is that week. By the way, it's safe to assume that I'm picking up bounties in between each of these events that I'm listing off. The next day, I jump over to Gambit, complete this powerful milestone in about 45 minutes. I know a lot of people don't like Gambit, but I gotta say I'm one of the few that still enjoys it. The third day is when I hit up the Cryptoglyph and the Empire hunts. By this time I've generated Cabal Gold, enough to go into the Battlegrounds playlist, which I'm also a fan of, on a side note. And I run that until I'm out of gold. Once I'm out of gold, I'll just jump over to the regular strike playlist, which does generate a pinnacle, but I'll be sure not to complete that pinnacle until I hit a couple more powerfuls along the way. At this point, I'm up to Friday. If you've been keeping track, I've played the game less than 5 hours across these few days. On Friday, though, I begin to start trying to complete pinnacle rewards. I'm not much of a Crucible player, but I still usually endure the playlist long enough to get the pinnacle that the Crucible provides. Then I go over to Europa, snag that pinnacle, and then I complete the strike playlist to get that pinnacle. After this, I'm forced to use the LFGs. I usually try to complete the Presage and the Harbinger mission. This normally is when life starts to slow me down and I don't really get much done. But if this week is, allowing me to do more, I'm going to start trying to get into a Deepstone Crypt raid. After that, I'll start looking at dungeons, beginning with Prophecy and then the Pit of Heresy. I won't do any other dungeons besides those two, but at this point, I'll just keep trying to actually hit in-game activities. As I said before, it's really simple and easy, and I know it's been stated many times, but I just kind of wanted to give my take on it, being as I do believe that I have a pretty hectic and busy week, but it still managed to get this done. Besides, most of the folks that I've heard talking about it are less than 1300 power level, and if you use this system or process, routine, whatever you want to call it, you'll crack 1300 really quick. Thanks for watching. If you want more content like this, go ahead and subscribe. And if you enjoyed this video, found it helpful, crush that like button for me. Otherwise, Jimmy out.